Tower Defense Simulator. A game that is considered to be one of the most no-logic games. But let's not talk about that one. What we're gonna be talking about is which is the best tower in the game. We're gonna be classifying and judging each one by how good they are, price, overall stats and other stuff that I don't care to talk about. First, let's get rid of the obvious. Engineer being a really expensive and overpriced tower. It's just not good. That's all for that one. Golden towers are not included, because they are not really that good when it comes to trying to get them. We're also getting rid of the bright out obvious, and that being the starter towers, including Freezer, Hunter, Paintballer, Demoman. And that's all. If you were wondering how about Soldier or Scout or Sniper? Well, they recently been buffed and redesigned so they are actually decent. We will also exclude pay-to-win towers, aka used to be event towers but now are money printers. So glad, Shredder and Toxic Gunner will be excluded. Also same with Archer, Commando and Frost Blaster, since they are more bright and obviouses. Anyways, that's for all the not included ones. And now it's time for us to see which tower is actually the best tower. Here we'll have 3 categories: Best Event Tower, Best Support, and finally Best Damage/DPS Tower. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Now let's start with Best Event Tower. Right now we have, excluding the ones we eliminated, Sledger, Swarmer and Boomerang. I mean Executioner aka Aimbot Axeman. Oh, and BTW, before we actually say stuff about these towers, I forgot to say that leveling towers aka these fellas, are going to be counted as normal towers, since you can get them through leveling into the game. Now let's begin. First is the Swarmer. It has one ability and it does one thing: send bees and commit a war crime, using non-legal bees as weaponry. Then we have Sledger, aka your aim in every FPS game. This tower does 2 things: freeze and do way too much damage. Now for Executioner. Well, it's alright, but I'm not spending 6k just to kill hiddens, alright. So basically Executioner is gone. Now who's better, Sledger or Swarmer? And well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but drumroll please. Sledger is better. Let me explain. Both Swarmer and Sledger has no hidden detection whatsoever, so it's a fair fight. But Sledger can still partially damage them without needing an ability like Swarmer. Plus it freezes them so other towers can damage T. Now with the best event tower out of the way, now it's time for the next biggest one. Well, first the ones counted, not including Freezer and Ace. The ones we got are Pyro, Defense Melting, Commander, Fire Rate Buff Man, DJ, that one kid with the boombox, Farm, Eco Man, Electroshocker, Stun Abuser but fun, Cowboy, Eco Man 2, and finally Medic, no stun lol. Now which one is better? Okay, I think if you have seen my opinions, it's Farm. Not only is it easy to get, it's cheap and it gives money. What's the point in high DPS if you can't afford it? Of course the Farm is the best one. Now finally the most controversial one of them all, DPS Towers. Now of course let's eliminate the weaker ones to make this easier, and those towers being Soldier, Militant, Rocketeer, every leveling tower because they all suck. Except Turret, he's cool, Mill Base, Scout and finally Sniper. All we got left is Minigunner, Turret, Ranger, Shotgunner, Accelerator and finally Ace Pilot. Each towers has their own uniqueness that separates them from the others. But let's point out the obvious first, Ranger. Yep, he is out first. Firstly, no hidden detection. That sucks. And second of all, its fire rate is not the best. But it is a heavy damage, so can't blame. The next being obvious is Ace Pilot and Mini. Again, they are just way too overrated. That they are literally bad. Ace doesn't get HD until level 4. And Mini is just average. Next being Turret. Just way too expensive for its cost. Get out of here. And now, For the final two, Shotgunner versus XL. Who's better and who will win? Both stats are great. XL doesn't need to be upgraded to get HD. Shotgunner has way too much damage. But who is better? Anyways, without further ado, the best DPS tower is Shotgunner. Yes, that's the best DPS tower. First, it's very cheap. It's good and easy to get. Second, it's just too good. Anyways, that's all for this one. And BTW, this was just my opinion. So don't take it as a fact. But anyways, I'll see you folks in another one. See ya.